everybody, welcome back. So I thought I'd do a little something different today and do sort of kind of like a face-to-face chit-chat. I haven't done a face-to-face video in a long time, and mostly because I'm showing you journals and things like that, so you usually don't want to see me just talking about it. But just wanted to do kind of a catch-up sort of thing. I've got my latte in my latest favorite bear mug. It says "Bear with me," and I'm wearing like my favorite City of Bath sweater, England, and I'm just feeling very cozy today, lazy, sans makeup as you can see, which, you know, frankly I just don't care because it's just a lazy Sunday, and I thought we could do some catch up. Okay, so Vlogtober. I know I have kind of dropped the ball on that. Mostly because I did not anticipate this month being so busy. I started off strong, and then unexpectedly a lot of things came up this month, and I have not really had a lot of time to film as much as I thought. Even just little snippets, because I'm getting home later, we're doing a lot of errands and things like that, and by the time I sit down it's like 7-8 o'clock, and so I just want to chill out before bed because I do have to get up early. So I do have a lot of video ideas that I still want to film for you guys, but it's just going to be pushed back just a little. A few people have asked me if I want to do, or when I would do, more journal flips, and yes, I do plan on doing that. The only thing is that's going to be a little bit more time consuming for me, mostly because this past year and a half, if you follow my blog, I get a little bit into it. I did a blog post about depression and anxiety, which I was diagnosed with last October, and my journal just became my ultimate refuge, and a lot of my journals just became very private, and so I don't know, just suddenly the thought of sharing a lot of that just felt a little too intimate. And so I think I mentioned to somebody that I do want to do some journal flips because I do still want to share, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to review all the journals and just kind of bookmark certain pages that I want to show you. So like collaging, maybe it's just some interesting tidbits that have happened in the past year or so, and go from there. So that way I'm not revealing too much. So anybody with anxiety or depression can understand that, like, if you journal a lot of that is just very private. I was in a very dark place, and I really didn't want to share too much. I don't know, there was just something about journaling that just kind of became my therapy, and there's just a lot of rambling and ranting, and so I will do journal flips, so do stay tuned for that. It's just that it's going to take some time for me to go back and just like review certain things and bookmark them. So that's what's happening with Vlogtober, kind of. As much as I'd like to try to get a film up, this is probably going to be the only one before the end of October reaches use. So it's, yeah, I'm sorry. I totally had intentions of doing Vlogtober, but yeah, it just got so busy and completely unexpected. Speaking of being busy, I've decided for the first time in my life to do NaNoWriMo. If you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, November is the National Novel Writing Month, and this is the first year I've actually remembered to sign up before November. I've heard about this probably like 10 years ago. Somebody had mentioned it, and coming from like high school into college, I was like a creative writing major, so I was like, oh, that'd be fun, but then I completely forgot about it. And in the past years, I've known about it or been reminded of it in the middle of November, and by then it's a little too late because there's a lot to catch up on. Because the goal is to complete 50,000 words in 1 month, so 30 days. And so that breaks down to about 1,667 words per day. This year, I am so happy to have remembered. I remembered about, let's see, today's Sunday, so about 5 days ago. And I signed up. I decided I'm going to commit to it because I love writing. And earlier this year, I did finish a story, but it's not nearly 50,000 words. It was just kind of like a short story that I wrote to amuse myself with. And this year, I'm going to commit. I'm really excited because I have a really, really great idea to kind of go with. And I'm so looking forward to it. I'm just feeling this renewed energy to just get motivated and really focus on myself, kind of like self-love, self-care, because in the earlier part of the year and last year, it was very much not that. I was just in a bad place, and self-care was a complete struggle. So NaNoWriMo is going to let me dedicate time to doing something that I absolutely love, which is creative writing. And I'm already starting to do research. I've got some books that I want to bookmark as reference. I am starting to create a NaNoWriMo survival kit because I've seen videos of people doing that. Please link your videos below if you are doing NaNoWriMo or if you do like NaNoWriMo survival kit videos or something, because I'd love to see that. I love how people are really making this like a big thing, and really it is like a process in your self-love, self-care sort of thing, because you're dedicating time to doing something that's creative, that's a complete outlet of ideas, and I just love it. I love the concept of it. So, and I'm hoping that I can get a couple friends to do it with me, so that way I have like writing buddies. It's good to have like a check-in and accountability, so that way your success rate is much higher if you have somebody to kind of count on to motivate you in this journey. So I'm super excited about that. If you see me looking like down, I've got some notes that I wanted to cover with you guys. So NaNoWriMo, that's coming up in November, and so that's, I'm pretty sure, going to take up quite a bit of my time, just because I want to really try to dedicate November to that while I can. And so videos might be kind of sporadic, as they usually are on my channel, because I've never been able to create some sort of working schedule that has been something I could stick with, mostly because, I don't know, as much as I love making YouTube videos, it's not an absolute priority to me. I love sharing with you guys, and I love this kind of like little community that I've created and we've created, but at the same time, it's like I'm not really making money from it. It's just kind of like a side hobby, and I just do it whenever I feel like it, do it when I have something to share. But in a way, at the same time, I do want to kind of make it one of those things that I try to connect with you guys on. So that's kind of where I am. I will try to get at least a couple videos up in November, but I definitely want to focus on NaNoWriMo because it's been a long time since I've finished the story, and I really, really want to work on this new idea that I have. My name on the website is Girl and Quill, so if you want to connect with me, I believe you can connect with people. So feel free to reach out if you are doing NaNoWriMo yourself. I would love to have like a mini group going, so that way we can motivate each other. And that's that. What else has been going on? How do you like my nook? I decided to like film in this corner just because the rest of the apartment has gotten very untidy. with the whole like not having much time this month. So I don't know, a lot of you guys have had curiosity with my little desk nook, and I do plan on doing a new kind of like desk tour. I don't know how detailed you guys want me to get into it, but I can definitely do just like a brief like video of it, or I could get really chatty about it and tell you like where I got certain things or something. I don't know, let me know. My current journal, I am here, let me show you. I am in Handbook for the Recently Deceased. I am almost halfway into it because it's got, I believe, 16, it's got like 16 little signatures in it. And I am right here. So right here. I'm almost about halfway. And it is the, what is it, the 29th today? I think I'm making good progress. I'm filling it up a lot faster than I thought I would. When I decided to make this my 100th journal, I was feeling so overwhelmed with the amount of paper in this, and I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna be in this thing for ages. But as usual, I just write a lot, and it's just kind of in there. I mean, with a journal, don't get so strict with yourself. You know, I've got to-do lists in here, meal planning. I've got a bit of my like NaNoWriMo planning in this. I've got sketches, I've got scribbles. So if you're worried about like filling a journal, like it has to be strictly something, don't worry about it. Just fill it with whatever you want because it's your journal. So that's kind of like a brief update with my current journal. After this, I feel like I'm going to get into my traveler's notebook again because, and there's going to be a surprise coming up, which I will do probably next month, but I'm super excited about it. I'll tell you all about it after I do the review, but I'm really excited to get back into traveler's notebooks again. I miss them. I miss using them. I miss carrying them. The thing about this is it's huge, it's bulky, it's heavy, and I like to carry my journal everywhere. I'm one of those nerds who just likes to have it close by. It's kind of like a security blanket. Whenever I get a moment, I scribble in it. And so this comes with me to work every day. And it's heavy, and it takes up a lot of room in my tote. So I am really looking forward to the lightness and the travelability of my traveler's notebook. And that will be journal number 101, which I'm pretty sure I will go back into the insert 113, which is the Tomoe River paper. Really looking forward to that. And so that's kind of like the brief journal updates. I am, because it's feeling so cozy lately, I'm currently reading this book, what is it? The Book of Huga. I've already read the Little Book of Huga, and I actually gave a friend a copy recently of that, and then I let a coworker borrow my copy just because I just love the cozy feeling of it and just the art of coziness, especially now that it's just getting so rainy and dark and gray outside here in Washington. And so I've already got candles lit all over the apartment today, and I'm going to set the mood. Today is really just going to be a chill day where I am tidying up, working on NaNoWriMo research, and just catching up before the end of October really wraps up. So I think I've done a lot of rambling already, but I wanted to kind of give you an update of what's going on lately, what I'm currently up to, and one last thing. I almost forgot about this. I would love to know if you guys are doing December Daily this year. I am kind of interested. Not kind of, I really am interested. And I want to know, do you guys do the, I think it's Allie Edwards. Is it Allie Edwards that does the December Daily kits? Do you guys directly buy from her to do the kits, or do you guys kind of make up your own December Daily kits? Because I can't decide. I have a feeling by the time this goes up and by the time I check that Allie Edwards Christmas kits are going to be completely sold out. Is that a thing, or is that like just something that you can still get closer to like November, December? I'm not sure. I haven't done too much research, but I just watched a few videos about December Daily and I'm really interested. I've never done it before, and I might kind of do my own take on it where I do it in my traveler's notebook instead of like a Project Lifey sort of a December Daily. But I like all the like die cuts and the accessories, the stickers and all that, so I am hoping you guys have some feedback on that. If you've done it, please let me know where you get your resources, or if you have recommendations on websites, or if you have YouTube videos on it. I'd love to know, because I really want to get on that train while I can early on, because that was another thing where by the time I found out about it or realized that it was happening, it's already like middle of December. And so it would be great if I could just get everything early in this year. This year has been such a learning experience with my stationary minimalism and slowing down, because in the slowing down, I have been able to remember NaNoWriMo, remember December Daily, and really take time to just kind of prioritize all the things that I've wanted to do and never got around to doing. And this year I've been able to remember and make time for it, and I really want to make time for just personal projects like that, because they've been on hold for so long, and December Daily has just been one of those things. So I think I've rambled on enough. I'm sorry if my eyes have been like darting everywhere, because it's been a long time since I've done like a face-to-face camera video, and I'm not used to doing that. I'm usually doing it on like a fancier camera, but right now I'm filming on my phone. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are still staying strong in your journals, and just really keeping at it. Even if you don't journal every day, I hope you at least try to take a few minutes in a day or a week or every few days to just write down a few of your favorite memories, or a funny conversation, or something beautiful that you have observed in your life that day, and just keep at the memory keeping, because my journal for me has been such a lifesaver in all these years that I've done it, and it's been such a great way for me to not only memory keep, but just kind of get all of everything out, you know? And so I hope that really does that for you too. So it kind of helps clear your head and lets you just kind of, you know, relax. So happy journaling, and I hope you are doing NaNoWriMo with me if you're interested, and let me know what your plans are for December Daily. I will see you in my next video. Bye!